go. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I guess no breaks whatsoever. No breaks for ladies and gentlemen. And this is map number 3 coming out here in a team Colonmen versus War's team called Reverend War and the Disciples, going up against each other in the Consolation final. Insomnia 48, the LAN tournament here in Telford, United Kingdom. And the first rollout from Nymthae get missed. So there's no downwind on middle so far for the blue team. Now that's a tough one to go. Pledge and Byte from VanillaTV. How's this middle going to happen? I think this is the first map of which Team Colonmen is going to lose their first middle.
You jinxed it.
I think that's the way it is, man. I shouldn't have brought out those stats last map. I shouldn't have done it.
Can they do the correct spam? That Solder's in the wrong place. He's going to get picked off surely. Drack is very, very weak, so is Permzilla. However, BenscRzy goes down. Is Nymthae going to go down as well? Nymthae does go down, but Henghast does take down SoniX. Now they are in a bit of trouble here because War is very weak. War goes down. Drack doing a great job, and I don't know why they're actually contesting for this because TC should hold this, which they are going to. Yeah, there's no way they can get this.
They're getting caught as well.
Yeah, they are getting.
Unless they can like somehow win the frags massively, they're going to get caught. It's a 3 versus 2, and I don't think Fallen. He shouldn't have used there. I really think Fallen should not have used there. He could have held that for a lot longer, but they're going to use it. They're going to go.
Let's see what they can do. Oh wow, he's dropping out. Yeah, like you said, if they held it.
Switch the webcam.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Thanks to one of the people from TA actually walking up to me.
God damn.
Patting me on the shoulder and being like, I don't really want to see the game! Well, obviously, we are going to see the game. We saw a lot of action, guys, and just a recap in case the radio cast wasn't good enough for you guys.
Let me give a summary as it was my mistake again. The summary was, Nymthae failed her rolled out. They didn't really contest middle. SnowiE went down. They got middle. They tried to push on to second. They lost a few players, and it's back and forth, and now we're back on second. The end. Yeah, we know we've done it. Everyone's telling me now that the webcam was on and we've sorted it out.
There's about 5 people walking up to us being like, that's wrong, it's fine, we're going to have to wait and see how this game's going to go. Nymthae already getting a double.
Gubbins is really weak.
Down the process. It's a close one, but Ali needs to go down here, Byte.
Gubbins needs to go down, he's so weak, 3 HP. Permzilla. Oh, he does, Jesus Christ.
Permzilla, he's... seriously, I vote, by the way, I vote that Permzilla changes his name after this land to Permzilla.
Ooh.
I actually think, no, that guy's played phenomenally throughout the entire, he plays so many pickups, so many lobbies, so many everything, he plays all the time, and he just kind of stays with his friends, right, around Division 3 level. The guy is so good, he's proven it, we've seen it every LAN, I think it was Stark last LAN, and then at the UK, obviously Nation Cup, he showed himself as well. You know, every LAN there's this sort of breakout player who just plays really well. Permzilla's been showing himself this LAN. Permzilla, that's my name for him.
They've actually been out, but War gets dropped here or jumps away from the medic. I don't know which to call there. And now the Soldier's going for that Soldier pick, and he gets a lovely air shot onto Drack there. BenscRzy does go down here, and their Uber has actually been nullified because Ramon Unchained / Ali, should I say, gets taken out. It's 3 versus 3, but they have a medic. All they need to do is stay alive here, but they're not doing that here. But Henghast with an important kill, and unless he goes down here, oh, he's going huge.
It's a little bit of individual frags coming out of both teams that seem to save the day. We said this, the fight, they go to the end. It gets to a 4v4 scenario, and then there's this weird scenario where you get 2 versus 2. Do you go in? And that's where individual skill matters. Henghast getting huge there, getting the plays done, and he should be called Henghast from next season onwards.
Oh, while doing so much damage to Drack and Henghast, they are so weak. What can they do at the moment? War is going to have to be... Yep, there we can see War has 4C, but War is going to get taken down here. They are a bit overextended here. They need to be careful here. Why they cap? The Soldier needs to push. He's going to be content by dropping out, I think. Yep, he has actually dropped out through Stone Bridge. Henghast does go down. Yeah, they are going to cap this, but they used the Uber to cap this, so now they have an Uber charge advantage at the moment. Let's see what they're going to do here. Permzilla just staying on the spiral for the high advantage territory there, Pledge, as well. No one's actually building for Fallen, so they're losing time here. Now they're building.
Yeah, but if you're down already, like it's that 10%, I guess it can be nullified. It really depends on when Fallen gets assassinated. If it's on 90, I'll eat my words happily. And here the push is going to come out. Can they push this as aggressive as they used to do, though? War's jumping back as well. Not going to jump all the way in there. Doesn't want to get picked off once again. Uber now comes off. That's 70% of the Fallen. That could have been 85, guys. It might be really important. Point gets capped off, but the Uber advantage is, as we say, just a regular Uber advantage.
Take a look now. It's the same scenario like 2 minutes ago where they have the Uber now. But are they going to overextend? And BenscRzy does go down, and so does Ali, and that's why they probably went for the safer option of dropping back and letting them have second. But Sonic gets a pick on SnowiE and someone else. I'm not sure who. I think it was Nymthae. Sonic is behind. Oh no, he's at second reset. That's it. They need to get inside here. I think Team Colonmen and Scout and balcony.
Okay, War blocked it. War blocked it. You know what this? You know what I think that was? I think that was a suicide. I think Permzilla is just going to pick up the rifle and they're going to be fine because the Ubers are more or less even. I would not be surprised to see that because he ran in there on his own. Didn't care about the stickies. I guess it was a mistake. He's picking up Scout again. They had a little bit of a discussion in Mumble. They've decided they're going to pull it back. Are they going to do, like, this is the thing I'm wondering about. Is War's team going to do the power heavy again that we've seen? Is Sonic's going to spawn heavy? He's not for the time being. Looks like they're not favoring that heavy. Maybe because they're anticipating on Permzilla picking up the rifle, mate.
Yeah, no, SnowiE, not SnowiE, Fallen has a slightly bit of advantage, but they need to push for this now, or they're pushing with a Scout. What can they do here? Pyro is being very effective here, but he's going to get focused now. They don't actually have it in time. If they get a pick here, it's going to be quick. Oh, let's see what happens. Oh, Nymthae with a double kill here on SoniX and Kane, but Ali does have it in time. And SnowiE, Drack and Nymthae are all really weak. Where is Drack? He's top left at the moment, and he's going to be chased by War. No.
Looks like a good exchange for War's team, but not convincing enough, if that makes sense, Byte.
Yep.
It was a little bit like you lose a Scout. You
Why is War
really
pushing?
have the cap time. They are still pushing. They are putting pressure from Permzilla. He has that rifle ready to rock and roll, man. If he can get one of these picks, it is Gully Wash all over again.
×4. Wow, they should have stopped this. They should have stopped this. There's a soldier behind. What can that soldier do? I'm just going to take a look. He may take down. No, but Drack gets taken down by Kane.
See, Permzilla is still looking from this choke area. Cannot get the shot into the Scout.
Ali doesn't know where his men is at the moment. Ali is just finding his men now.
It's a massive advantage. I don't know if Colonmen knows this though, and if they have an advantage as big as they do. I'm guessing they have some sort of advantage, like 10%. But are they going to dot push? I doubt it.
They're walking in for free, but they don't actually have the Uber. Okay. They've actually Uber, but the Dumb Man needs to go down here, and the Dumb Man does go down here. They need to get in for another pick. They need to go now, and Nymthae does go in. The soldier gets tagged. Some good spam here needs to happen, but it's not happening. War is down though. No demo means no stickies at all at this point. And Sonic does go down. And I think they will not. Oh, they are going to try and hold it. But this is risky. Oh! Permzilla with a shot. Dual soldier there onto the point. Can they stop this? I don't think so because the soldiers are in disarray at the moment. He's going to get taken down by the Scout surely.
Permzilla himself going absolutely massive there, Byte. Once again, he's been making the plays on Gully Wash, he's been making the plays on Badlands so far. Wash himself sitting on top of that point, going to try and hold that off together with his double Scout. There's a lot of people spawning, but the one thing that is crucial is this advantage coming out for Fallen. Already onto that 80% against the 15%. Gubbins going to try and put that trick down onto Permzilla. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to go. As 95% Uber, this Uber's going to knock on this last door, and War's team cannot be happy about how fast that comes.
What's weird is, Pledge, almost 10 minutes gone. Okay, almost 8. In fact, 8 minutes has gone and no round so far in Badlands.
It was 4-4 on process at the
start. They've actually Ubered onto the point here, teasing it, and BenscRzy goes down. They need to go for a few more picks here, and they do. They are 4 players down here. It's all up to Gubbins. What can Gubbins do here? He's buying some time, but there's a soldier onto the point. And a Gren kill onto Nymthae and Henghast, but it makes no difference. It may be comedy kills there, but they still get the round, and it's first blood to TT Colonmen.
I cannot remember. If Gubbins would have reflected one more, I think it would have killed 4 of them there, but it didn't end up working out. And again, first time ever that Team Colonmen lost the middle and they won the first round. So, I don't know, maybe it's some sort of karma, man.
Defining physics there, and War is actually very, very weak. He's going to have to draw back because remember, he is still running the pain train, so he's taking 10% extra damage. And Fallen goes down as well, unfortunately, but it's 4 versus 4, but the difference is Ali is still alive, but Ali goes down as well. It's 3 versus 3, but Nymthae and Drack are very, very weak. Nymthae's too weak to do anything at the moment, and whoever gets the next pick will win this, and I think Kane just got it. And unless Kane goes down here, but he doesn't, Gubbins cleans up, and it's always the case. Whoever gets that first pick will win this round, and it looks like it's going to be to Reverend War and his disciples. And there is a soldier already pushing, or is it Demo? No, it's a Demo already pushing now onto second. I'm not sure why.
That's exactly what's going on.
I'm not sure why he's going War. I don't know. Wow, War getting a nice grenade there onto Permzilla, owning him, and War needs to be picked off. If War gets picked off, which he does, that is bad news. That is not good play. That is not a good exchange. War overextending. Unless TC Colonmen here are actually going to be really slow in pushing out, but they are just going to turtle it, I think. So War going down here is not going to be costly.
Let me put a question down for you, Byte. Is the last 10 minutes of process, what we saw is that the crit screen proved very valuable. If both medics now die at the exact same time, I'm confused as to why Ali doesn't just pick up the crits. He could have done.
Some inexperience here, some inexperience.
Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe it didn't even cross their minds, but I think they could have done. And obviously with War going down, it would have been a little bit
looks like they're getting ready to push Joe, and the soldier's going to bomb in to force the medic and create the room. He jumps in, jumps out, tries to force it at the moment. He's not going to get popped here. Nymthae gets dropped though, and now they are minus a demo, and none of Reverend War's team are weak here. Now SoniX is, but Gubbins cleans up there, so Permzilla's down as well. So they're in trouble here. They need to drop out, and BenscRzy does go down here. SoniX is very weak, but unfortunately they lost 3 players.
Control point is being contested.
It looks to me like War's team so far doing that pretty much as perfect as they can. Jumping a soldier in, distracting 2 rockets, jumping back with the 4th one. And that is the way you want to play it if you ever gun both soldier, ladies and gentlemen. 40% now, slight advantage coming out. But Mr. Permzilla himself, he's playing sniper and he got a body shot onto War. He's not going to get taken out though. With War just getting healed up here. Look at that scout trying to assassinate him for a little bit. But Fallen, your Uber is going really quickly. He does have the regular medigun. I just have to double check. There's a slight disadvantage, but nothing over incommable. And I'm surprised Henghast doesn't pick up Pyro here. I would have expected it, and I would have liked to see it. I think it's the right decision. But they're closing the gap. They're building this really, really quickly. They're actually closing it, and they're going to have about 5 seconds.
They need to build it quicker. They need to build it quicker because dual scouts is what they've been doing, and now the medic doesn't have it in time. He's on 93%, 94%, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and they will have Uber in time, and the medic does pop in time. But they are 3 players down here. They're in a bit of problem, a bit of trouble, should I say, not a problem. And it's on the top right. Downman's in. Oh, this is just raining stickies, and it's going to be a round to Reverend War and his disciples.
If you lose your demo, really the only thing you can do is get the high ground with your soldiers and scouts. But even that did not work out. I'm gonna have to wait and see how this middle's gonna work out. So far, 2-0 in middles. Very clear victories for War's team onto these mills. Score is 1-1 though. Anything can still happen. We have a game at our hands. This is map 3 in the best of 3 coming out between both of these teams in the Consolation final. Winner goes and plays Pirate Radio in the Black Man in the grand final. The loser is out of the tournament in 3rd place.
Look at the structure of 9M just pushing over that point as a unit, and Sonic goes down. The Soldier's about to be picked up as well. The unit is helping them out here. SnowiE going huge. Permzilla going huge. Nymthae chucking going forward. War's very, very weak, but he gets healed. He's going to get jumped here, and he's going flat alley.
Permzilla's in all the way up to War. Gets the arrow, actually.
No.
He's going to be able...
Permzilla going huge.
Dominating medic at this moment in time. Well played by
they're going for last. They're going for last. They're going for
last. The Epsilon again. Like, it's just, we've seen this time and time again coming out. If they have the chance, they do it. Gubbins is playing Spy, though. I cannot
They need to go in now.
Loud enough.
Pyro. Oh, Pyro needs to be focused here.
They got War down. They got War down. Well played by SnowiE.
And the Pyro's down as well. There, this point says.
Great.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That was amazing.
I said this, I think 2.5 years ago when I started casting with you and ETF12 Radio. I used the sentence, giant ball of awesomeness. That is what happened there. They moved as a giant blob and they just managed to kill everything on their way. If they keep doing that, there's nothing War's team can do at this one to win this. Nymthae missing again, by the way. I just saw on your screen.
Obviously, she doesn't normally play a Dowerman, so we must give her credit for actually contending at this level at the moment. And War takes down Permzilla, and I think it's actually affected the team because obviously there's no. Oh, Kane does go down, but yeah, 2 players have gone down here for Team Colonmen. And War's like, you know what? You just got that round and insulted us and embarrassed us completely, and we're gonna get a round back here.
Yeah, well played by them, actually. Picking up this middle, getting the middle score pretty much evened out. And I always like to just keep track of that because middles are what defines how many rounds you win, basically. A very big correlation is in there. And look at that, they're doing exactly what 9Men has been doing. Gotta pick up a quick round. And this is the balance we know and love. It took them 10 minutes to get into the swing of things, but now that they have done, it goes really, really quickly.
Yeah, it seems to be that as long as Nymthae makes the middle, you know,
they win.
They sort of win. So Nymthae needs to be there. I'm just going to take a look now. Hopefully she will get there.
Yeah, it's absolutely crucial. They've won every middle that she has. She's playing it safe. She's playing it super safe. She's there quite slow. And I'm expecting War to get some extra damage onto her. That is not going to happen, though. Nymthae actually buffed even, going onto this middle. She made it to middle. Can they win it? It looks like they got a good arc here.
Oh, Henghast doing an absolutely tremendous job there. Protecting Nymthae, who was very weak, and just taking the meat shots onto Sonic. And again, like you said, Nymthe's there. Maybe not the quickest of time, but she's there. And makes a huge difference.
Yeah, she played it very safe there. Very clear. The 2 middles that she got there at a perfect time, they managed to win the middle. The 2 middles that she failed her jump shield, they lost the middles. So they're playing it safe. They're gonna make sure she gets there every single time.
War gets flagged! Oh, War's gonna have to be Ubered! War gets Ubered, and they have killed enough players though. They have, and Fallen doesn't actually have it. Fallen doesn't actually have it. Can Kane just
happen?
Oh, he gets another arrow kill on Kane! And now Fallen needs to find someone now, and he does. Oh, he does! Oh, that was clutch.
Let me go and look this up. I want to see how much kills Fallen has at the moment, Byte.
I think it's 2 or 3 at the very least.
I think so, yeah. Already, I feel like 15 minutes.
Amazing camarade.
Yeah, it's 2 kills at the moment.
I don't know why they're being defensive here. There's no need to be defensive, really. And Permzilla surely will be saying, you know what, stay in. Please stay in. And that's what's happening. And that scout's going to be toasted. He's on. Ooh, no, he doesn't.
Oh, here comes SnowiE!
SnowiE going huge!
Misses the rocket, but they get the
Soldier goes down. The scouts are into cover. What can the War do? Oh, he gets the Uber in time. So it's all up to the scouts now.
Barely able to get off that Uber. I like the play that Team Colonmen did there. They could have played that out better. Like literally 5 seconds before that would have been splendid. They didn't do it, and he got that.
War not going to make it in time. War, you're not going to make it in time.
The control point is being contested.
Barely makes it in time. I just have to double check that one, but he is going to barely make it in time. Get some spammed on. Drack is going to jump out of that one. Not going to pick up any frags. The Henghast, the only player, is going to back spawn. So far, you were reasonably even, but it's 6 versus 5 with a positional advantage for the Reds here. So they're going to try and get some spam down. It's not clear spam though. It's 1 frag each at the moment. It's Permzilla and BenscRzy exchanging those. Kane's not there yet, and Henghast not there yet. Henghast now walking in. I assumed this was going to be a massive fight, but the Colonmen might say, you know what?
They are going to hold this, surely. They're going to hold this. No, they're not. The Scout's still on. Yeah, the Scout's going to get this, and it's 3 versus 3, but they have Uber advancement. They've lost the point here. So they're in trouble now, because surely the Scout's going to go for last. Surely. Yeah, and there he is. Gubbins on last, but there is a Scout on last. What can he do?
Permzilla!
Oh, it's Permzilla. The clutch moment. Oh! Permzilla gets help there.
He stays alive. He stays alive. He did well. I think he still deserves his nickname.
Indeed. And now Fallen has a full Uber charge advantage with only 12 minutes remaining on the clock. This is a very low-scoring Badlands.
The thing is about Badlands, right? Is that the only team that 9 men has played, or 9 men team Colonmen has played on this map so far is Greg's team. So they don't have a good record. Let's see how much that spy can do. As Gubbins picks that out again, Permzilla going for that sniper once again.
I think Gubbins will go for the pit because he sees stickies are on the point.
SnowiE just called sniper main. As Gubbins picked up the friendly sniper. So let's see what's going to happen here.
Oh no, but that doesn't make sense to me.
No,
I don't know why Gubbins did that. Like he should have gone for the pick.
The point I was going for though, and I'm kind of confused. Like this is the thing, right? The only reason Colonmen, they're only now pushing when they got a clear advantage and they're close in their faces. They did not push when they had a clear advantage. Gonna try and make it work though. Gubbins picking up the rifle, and Kane 3 HP, barely getting out of that one. He would have taken down SnowiE, kills himself, and kills BenscRzy in the process together with his buddy Drack. And again, to come back at that point that I was talking about earlier, the only team they've played against is Greg's team, and it got demolished.
So main.
Anytime they try to push Byte, they're gonna be like, we have an advantage. We're not very good at Badlands. They might be, but they don't have the experience this land. Cannot make risky plays. That is a good pick from Gubbins.
Nymthae goes down, they're going for the point here. Sticky's on the point, but the Soldier gets the point, and that's it.
Kill a demo man with a Badlands, man. That is the rule.
With only 11 minutes remaining on the clock here, it's 3-2 in favour of Reverend War and his disciples. Let's take a look at Mr. War, if I can find him. He's probably the last player, yep.
Let's see, 11.5 minutes left on the clock, 3-2. War's team gonna be happy with the score, but again, we saw a close process, a close gully wash, and this is a close battle for you guys to walk it out. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this game is gonna end up. I like the arc from Colonmen here, Byte. I like it a lot.
Well, Nymthae's all over that point. She's overextending. I guess a triple kill. But they have overextended. It's 2 versus 2, but the difference is Fallen is alive. The Soldier's going to go down. No, he gets an arrow. Oh, he gets an arrow. What can Gubbins do? Oh.
15 HP on the English scout here, and obviously English I shouldn't say because this lad is completely English, but Gubbins still around. He's still around.
I've got to give credit here. Where is he? Oh, I've got to. Oh!
Don't Uber, Fallen. Don't Uber. You can do it, man. You can.
Yeah, he's not Uber. Oh, no.
God, such a balls of steel. I love it when medics do that. He did on Uber, held it for as long as he could, and still has it. I love it, Mike. That arrow, that medic hold, fantastic.
That was all fallen. Do you see that? That was amazing.
Just
literally, he saved a soldier with an arrow and then a heal, because Gubbins literally did so much damage. And now,
a big play.
But SnowiE's gone down, but there's good pressure here by Nymthae. Oh, Gubbins gets a sniper headshot onto Fallen losing his Uber there, and now they're in trouble. And the sniper does go down here.
SoniX onto Nymthae. SoniX, oh my god, gets the double meat shot onto Nymthae and onto Henghast. What played by him, picking up the remainders.
Permzilla's on the back cap.
Colonmen.
Oh, he's on it!
Alright. Can this get capped off?
Oh, he gets me shotted. Oh, it's a beautiful.
Permzilla, it's not going to be enough.
Oh, he's going to get a medic! Can he get a medic?
Can he do it? Okay, cool. Alright, so that was one meat shot left onto Ali there before he would have taken down. Permzilla could have made himself invincible until the nick of time, man. Did not manage to happen. And now Colonmen, they're overextending a little bit, Byte.
Yeah, they are.
A little bit too aggressive. And BenscRzy gonna pick up a double there onto the checkpoint as Nymthae and her buddy Henghast are gonna be able to get picked off there. And give War's team the advantage. And like, this is the thing, right? We've seen this time after time again. Give them advantage and they're gonna do it. They're gonna use this and they're gonna be as aggressive as they can, and they still have that advantage right there.
They need a heavy and a pyro. They are running a pyro but no heavy. Interesting to see. If they build this quick enough, they will have it in time. They just need to build. Like now. They're on 90. I think they've even bottom left here, Pledge. They will have the Uber in time because the pyro is going to blast them back, but he may go down for all his woes. He's standing on sickies. He's going to get killed there. Yep, here he goes down. Permzilla did not see.
Look at the hell. They need the high ground. White, they need the high ground. Nymthae is still standing there. Gets one meat shot. That is okay. It is his 5 versus 5.
SoniX goes down. Dumbo needs to go down, but he doesn't go down.
Oh, they need to kill War, man. They really do. 76 HP. And here comes the pressure. War's team.
Oh, no, they got spawners. They've got spawners. This is all up to the soldiers now. It's all up to Nymthae. Oh, Nymphae's going down. Oh, and it's 4-2 with only 8 minutes remaining on the clock here.
Time is starting to run out, man. 8 minutes left on the clock, and it's a little bit of a slow Badlands. Let's have a look at Nymthae. I'm going to have a look at her, see if she's going to be able to get that rollout proper and help her team close to victory. Because to be fair, the middles so far have not been bad whatsoever for the Colonmen, and they're going to need a victory here if they want to pursue. Demo reaching even onto middles, getting a little bit of damage done on each other. Nothing crazy. And is Nymthae going to go insane again? It looks like it.
War goes down. Coming out with the spam, she's really aggressive and no mercy whatsoever. Nymthae going absolutely huge.
I cannot believe she gets taken down though. BenscRzy having a good jump there, but it's 2 versus 1. It's 2 scouts versus Kane.
No chance for Kane.
Huge. Kane didn't have his smoke man in half time. He's not going to be able to do this. I'm going to tell you that one.
Indeed, and he is going to be able to drop out, and War will probably say, you know what, we can defend this, and the scout will try and contest for this point, but I don't think he can get it unless War gets picked off it and gets chased. Let's see what happens. War is going to try and hold this. He is going to try and hold this, surely. 2 scouts on this. War jumps in. They don't manage to cap this. War is on his own. Does jump in. He's on 77 health.
They're holding. Yeah, they're holding. So surprise.
But SoniX goes down though, and they have a sniper.
Sniper Gubbins. Yep, sniper Gubbins. I don't know if you caught that, Byte. I'm sorry for cutting you off there. Gubbins is going to play that sniper and actually force Colonmen immediately out. That is a very clear way of just putting them out there immediately. And now Gubbins, if they push resub here, if they don't push resub, headshot. Oh my
Beautiful.
God.
Well played by Gubbins.
Well played by
Headshot
Gubbins,
and then a body shot.
Permzilla goes down as well. I'm going to call him this.
But Ali goes down. Ali goes down, and so does Gubbins. So it's 4 versus 3, but they have an Uber charge advantage. 2 soldiers with an Uber, basically.
They're
so now they're going to try and force this. Look, they're going to have to try and force this. And
oh wait. Oh, okay, right. So they're going to force because they focused the soldier. All right.
But Kane goes down. They need to get one more
let
pick.
that soldier die, to be fair, but we'll have to wait and see. As the Uber through, I'm imagining them to just jump through that choke right now. It is a 5 versus 4 scenario. War's not that high on health. Ben is not that high on health. Gubbins the only one fully buffed, and with Ben going down, that is a clear advantage.
They can't hold this. No way, unless Gubbins is going to be. Gubbins takes down. Wow, Gubbins takes down Nymthae, so they might be able to hold this now because of Gubbins' meat shot there. And Henghast is too weak to do anything, and they're going to have to drop out. Yep, that's what's happened. Gubbins has basically just saved them this second point.
Did Drack come in late or something, Byte? Because I think Drack could have just jumped the medic there and forced that fight a lot more aggressively, and now we can see the tides have turned. There's pretty much no advantage whatsoever for the
Oh, Ali's going to go down here! Ali doesn't go down, he does go down, SnowiE flanks him, And now Henghast and SnowiE go down for their woes here. But so does Drack here, and they're in trouble. Nymthae needs to be careful. She's getting measured. Oh, Gubbins.
Oh my goodness!
Save the point. They can hold this point. They can hold this point.
They can hold it, but Mr. Permzilla is going to have to go.
He does. That's one down.
He needs to get two. He needs to get 2 or 3, man. He really does. And the Permzilla gets blade out. And the 2 picks comes out. Permzilla.
Oh, I guess that war as well.
As Permzilla, I don't give a rat's ass what his name is. Gets the 3 with the Uber. I think that's an achievement in the game even. He was going to pick up that one as well as the Spire pretty much as fast as he possibly can. And there's a slight advantage here coming out, but I don't think Fallen is going to be that dedicated to building at this moment in time. They're going to make their way through top lobby, going into main, probably going to do some sort of demo push here, but they decide to drop back. And Ali's not building. Can I just point your attention to that? It's 20%. It was 10.
Indeed, and it may cost them, but if anything's clear, players, is that 9M/TC Colonmen will need to get around now because there's only 4 minutes remaining on the clock here.
20% advantage. There's a dot push timing in here, and I want them to use it.
They're pushing in now.
Go ahead.
They actually look at the pyro. They got the pyro, but they also get the point with Permzilla capping it. Oh my days, it's so close here. 4-3 with 4 minutes remaining. This is very, very intense at the moment, and I've got to say their team pushes on the percentage for the Uber chart has been absolutely sublime.
Let's be fair though, Byte. This is history in the making as one of the best of 3s we've seen in Team Fortress 2 history. I don't think, apart from TCM versus Punchline, you can remember that one.
Indeed.
This goes into the history as one of the best of 3s, no matter the result. And with 4 minutes left on the clock, this is the middle where it all matters.
And now again they're coming out with a reply. SoniX taking down Fallen, Drack going down, SnowiE going down. It seems that as soon as SnowiE goes down, it's all over. Gubbins taking down Permzilla, Nymthae going down, and it's all up to Henghast. And Henghast cannot do anything, and they are going to get this round here. It's not over yet, but if they do get this round here, I do feel it's all over for Colonmen here.
Can I ask you who invented Park the Bus?
It's got to be
how many of those players
Twisted
are on red
Play, Infused, yeah.
Look at how many of those players are on red at the moment. They're probably screaming that. Obviously, they have an advantage. They can make it 5-3 if they push.
They've already overthrew main. Demo. Oh, we get stupid in time, but Sonic does go down, so they have 1 less player. That's 2 players down here at the moment. They are in trouble.
Oh my goodness!
It's an absolute bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath. It's all up to War. What can War do? War's getting juggled. It's all up to War. Nymthae versus War.
Oh,
Nymthae goes huge.
The Reverend himself is going to be able to close this one off. 5-3, and the GG is being called, but with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock, I'm not calling this a GG yet.
They've just got to believe here. I think they've just got to believe. Go all out onto this middle, absolutely white than what they did, and take a round in 1 minute, and anything's possible. Let's take a look if SnowiE and Co can do that. Nymthae's there early, in fact, earlier than War. War's taking a bit of damage. SnowiE's already in there, doing a lot of pressure. But SnowiE gets taken down, but War gets taken down as well. It's 5 vs 5 at the moment. Sonic and Gubbins take down Fallen, but Kane does go down as well.
Look at the health!
The health is so weak, and the money goes on to Drack. Sonic is so weak. They've got to go in here. Permzilla has to go in. Permzilla, he does go in. He does.
He's going to try and clip this one out.
There we go. He does take him down, and
I can hear Blue Oyster Cult in the background going Permzilla. Like, that is basically what's happening. If anything happens, it's going to be on him. And we'll have to wait and see how this one is going to go, as both of these teams are respawning now. And that was a middle Byte. It was 4 versus 4 with 8 people under 100 HP. I've rarely seen that.
It should be running crits. If that was me, I would be running crits. Running out of time. I need to buy some time here.
War's
already in, but War goes down. War's overextended. That Scout's overextended as well. They're in trouble here. Reverend War and his disciples, they need to be careful. They've completely overextended, and they will. Oh, there is a backup going on, so there is time being bought here. Oh, Drack goes down as well. Fallen's in trouble here. Sonic goes down. Oh, it looks like it's falling to pieces.
There's not a lot of time. Gubbins is making his way up.
Oh,
is going to defend onto that one, and it looks like the time may be running out in Byte for them.
Yeah, it's all over. SoniX has bought them that time, and Ali does go down here, but so does Kane, and so does the Scout. 50 seconds.
50 seconds left on the clock, and the nail might have been put in the coffin here. The GGs are being called, isn't it? Oh, and a great pipes coming out from the Reverend himself, as War is going to be able to pick up the kills there. Does get taken down. The point is going to get capped. I want to see a 5-4, even if it's just for honor's sake.
Oh, lovely air shot there by BenscRzy onto Nymthae and SnowiE. And yeah, it's going to be GG's here, but I would like to see a last round, and obviously Fallen drops over because he's just going for the slices. and GGs are being exchanged, but your man of the match.
Permzilla, I don't like. How is that even a contest? Like seriously, no. In all honesty, let's be fair.
In all honesty, it's Permzilla.
It's still Permzilla. But to be fair, this is the thing, right? With 10 seconds left on the clock, this game is going to end. The GGs are being called, and we're going to see an all-UK final. Surprise, surprise! As
what? I thought it was all Dutch final. What the hell?
Well, I'm Cosmic, so there's a little bit of Dutch in there, but we're going to see the grand final happening between Pirate Radio and a black guy or a black man, whatever their team name is called, going up against War's team called Reverend War and his disciples, making it after an insane best of 3 coming out. A best of 3 which, in my opinion, is going to go into the history books as one of the best of 3s ever played in Team Fortress 2. This was fantastic. I loved it, Byte. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think that was a very, very close game. And at one stage I thought maybe Team Colonmen would come back here and, you know, snipe it out of Reverend War, and looking at that, I think Cadis' team may be feeling a little bit more comfortable, but we'll see. And yeah, I can't say. I think man of the match does go to Permzilla.
That was an absolutely fantastic match. Permzilla, he has a new nickname, and he's going to be known in all of history of Team Fortress 2. Let's see, like a lot of people are suggesting we should interview Permzilla. That's the way it is.
Someone says you're sexy. Just an FYI.
What?
Anyway, where's
I think you can go and find some. Let me close up for the VOD Byte first.
Okay,
as obviously, I'm going to be uploading these VODs to YouTube in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, as this game has just ended. This was the best of 3, an insane best of 3 if you're just joining in. YouTube should be up later, and obviously on Twitch it should be up in a bit as well. This was Team Colonmen actually barely losing out in a close best of 3 up against Reverend War and his disciples. Thanks so much for joining us here at VanillaTV. Pledge and Byte at i48 in Telford in the United Kingdom. Grand final will be at 4 PM, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you all the details on that shortly, but for now, it is a pause for us here, and the content's going to come out from Byte.
Yeah, I was going to say, stay with us for the Permzilla post-interview.
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can find him. Just give us 5 minutes, so we'll just put you on.
Let's go and find that guy, guys. We'll be right back here with more VanillaTV action.